man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, Courtney, Golden Boy President, Eric Gomez, and Stevie Kim. I put the tweet on the screen. Terence Crawford discussion with Golden Boy started to talk. They said he talked about wanting to move up to 154 pounds and get some fights in. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. You go live or drop a video. You always, you know, a little haircut tip I picked about the way. You always kind of get those loose hairs under there. You pull them out, and those minimize them hair bumps out under there. So yeah, just little haircut tips. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I got a Keyshawn Davis video coming about securing Devin Haney and Lomachenko. And like I alluded in there that it could, the 147-pound division could be turning. Could be turning over a new leaf. Danny Garcia gone, Sean Porter gone, Terence Crawford, he could be gone, Errol Spence could be gone, Keith Thurman could be gone. So really it's a new day, and it's a great position for Dennis Ugas to be in because he's a gatekeeper. You know, he's a gatekeeper. I know they don't like people us to say that, but he becomes a high-priced gatekeeper. So he's like one of the only few names that's still there, that will be there. So unless Keith Thurman chose to hang around, but Ugas is a gatekeeper and a high-priced gatekeeper. If you can get past Ugas, so Ugas going to be able to pad his pockets a little bit there and get an opportunity to test some of these guys who might come up in a division or might even get a crack at the belt, So he in a great position. FYI, but Terence Crawford, I mean, of course, I think he moving on and knock out other goals. You know, and that's what he should do. Don't forget, stop playing into Errol Spence's hands. It's kind of like what I was telling people about women. It's kind of when I find out, we were talking about this like a couple weeks ago, is just once you don't show interest, especially women you're around daily or whatever, once you don't show interest, that creates intrigue with them. Like, he really ain't stumped me and paying me attention. I need to get his attention. So then that's how you make the honey come to the honey come to the bees, or the bees come to the honey. And it's the same thing. So it's just like, I'm really not, fuck it, I'm moving on from him. And him not speaking on Errol Spence after the press conference for real, after the David Avanesian fight, or avocado, whatever y'all want to call it, he moving on. Him really not responding to Lou DiBella, Leonard Ellaby, all that slander. Him not responding to reports about the money. They trying to bait him, but he not taking the bait. What my Offset say, he said Shorty trying to DM, but I ain't gonna take the bait. I forgot how it went. So he really ain't taking the bait. So once you stop paying attention, now guess what? The bees gotta come to the honey. Or you could just say the honey gotta somehow get to the bees now. Now he really not stunting and paying them attention. He not speaking on them. He living his life. He taking care of his kids. He taking care of his family. He going on vacation. He doing business trips. He doing what he needs to do to kind of close his career strongly. And they still talking about him over there. Regardless of what he do, they still talking about him. He got a fight. All of a sudden, Errol Spence get into a car accident. His numbers come, or BLK Prime didn't pay people. I knew that was a lie because I network in boxing. Then it went from they ain't pay him with a fake BLK Prime account and Fight Hype Hagen to he got some of his money. I mean, guess what? Once you talk about Steve Foden leaving PBC, once you talk about Figueroa Mayaxo, once you talk about Sheik Foster and Ray Vargas, once you talk about those fights, that's the crazy thing about it. Once you talk about those fights, talk about what's going on in PBC wheelhouse, because remember, PBC didn't acknowledge the WBO when Bud had it. PBC only want to, somebody said Andre Berto did an interview, and I believe it to be true. They only want to do shit with PBC. Okay, they only want to do shit inside their own realm at PBC. So let's just worry about worry about what y'all got going on. Y'all also talking about what Terence Crawford don't sell and all this type of stuff. But then again, every time we look up, y'all got his name in his name in y'all mouth. Ain't nothing going on in PBC because it might be, the operation might be about to shut down and good. I'm telling you, we gonna throw a live party. Bring your pimp cups. Ice out your damn styrofoam cups. But of course, ain't nothing else for him to do but to go up there and clip another couple belts. And people, oh, he didn't want to fight Virgil. He didn't want to fight Jerron Ennis. You're gonna probably hear some people come up with that theory. Last time I checked, Virgil didn't try to hop over and be the WBO mandatory. Jerron Ennis didn't hop over and be the WBO mandatory. They went for the IBF and WBA to get vacant belts. I'm telling you that. They went the route of the least resistance just to call themselves world champions. Anything else is just, it's cap. Whatever his daddy saying, oh, we want the IBF this way, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that. No offense. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Y'all be calling people out, but y'all really don't be wanting to do nothing about it. Y'all be pushing this fake narrative because that's what PBC tell you to do to get opportunity. But y'all don't even got an integrity intact to be solid and say, well, my opinion can't be bought. Or I'm not gonna cap for y'all. All these dudes got political biasness. They got all this type of boxing politics, by the way. All this bullshit. You know, all this bullshit. They want to change. They want to give a narrative and they want to paint it to be a fact. But it's not a fact because fact remains the man not getting in the ring, Errol not getting in the ring with Terence. So Terence got to find other alternative ways to pad the rest of his resume or to pad the rest of his boxing career, wrap it up. To put the cherry on top and put the bow on top of his career. And that's going up and being 35, 40, 47, and 54 for winning titles in 4 weight divisions, and 2 of them being lineal. Hey, that's a great career. It's too bad that he couldn't be undisputed the first two-time undisputed in 2 different weight classes in the 5-belt era. And add a 3rd lineal belt there. Didn't have an opportunity to add a 4th versus Jermell Charlo. That's your biggest opponent coming into boxing, and it's always been your biggest opponent. It's politics. If you don't got the look, you ain't got the perfect personality, you ain't coming out the Olympics with the right bagging, that can set your whole career back. That's why a lot of people don't want their kids doing boxing. It's not just the injury and all that, it's the politics. In football, if you can play, they gonna find you. It was a guy that snuck his way onto the Cleveland tryouts and ended up being a kick returner. Wasn't even supposed to be there, borrow somebody cleats. You know? So if they gonna find you, they gonna find you, but it's politics in that shit too. And the man gotta find other ways to wrap his career up because the politics. And this ain't like a white man or whoever else doing this to him, or you doing this to him and working against him. This another black man doing this to another black man, denying them greatness. This other black man denying other black man greatness. Like the other black man don't believe he can win, and if you don't win, he's still getting rewarded. But he'd rather go sell his soul trying to fight Canelo Alvarez, even though he gonna lose before he even get there. He gonna lose it out the ring again, or he gonna lose it inside the ring again. So it don't matter. You know, you can probably be like, well, I want to get revenge. Don't even worry about that shit. Don't even worry about it, bruh. It's a lot of people, you know, you feel like, man, you're going to put your life on the line and go to jail trying to get revenge. They're going to suffer regardless, bro. A lot of people work fake every day like everything good, everything fine, and it don't be fine, bro. They suffer. So what comes around goes around like a hula hoop. 2 Chainz. Said that back in there. They suffer. So it don't even matter. But he ain't got no other choice. And he probably gonna try to jump up and be the mandatory, challenge, you know, Tony Harrison, Tim Tszyu, Jermell Charlo for that belt. That's probably what he looking to do. You know? And Charlo is probably gonna vacate the spot. So he might get in there with Castanos, he might get in there with Tim Tszyu, he might get in there with Tony Harrison, but he know Al Heyman to force them to drop that belt. He know they will. So either way, he probably about to get a free belt. If it ain't Tim Tszyu, he probably gonna get a free belt. I'm telling you. Or they probably gonna give up a fighter they don't care about and he gonna fight for a vacant belt. I already know what's gonna go on. So Golden Boy, you know, they kind of trying to step their shit up. And this would be a huge get for them. It'd been nice they could have kept Canelo Alvarez happy, but this would be a huge, if Ryan Garcia win and that Schofield cat go on to keep, you know, whatever, you know, he be what he supposed to be, and Virgil keep going, man, they rebuilding, they stable. They rebuilding, they stable, nice and steady. You know? So, you know, for them, they just got to be willing to work with guys like Terence Crawford. They not just be all golden boy. And they got to be willing to try to understand the black fighter. You know? But, yeah, for him, I get it. Go up there, move up. Do what you got to do. Handle your business. And, yeah, handle your business. Handle your business, bro. And, you know, do whatever you want to do. You're already a Hall of Famer, but you want to, you know, you wanted that super fight and it couldn't fall through, so it's messed up. But hey, get another title, try to do the same at 54. But hey, lineal build, try to do all that. If not, get a title and move on. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, Spotify. We everywhere. First link in the description. Peace.